Act, Chapter 231, Public Laws 1975. Be advised that notice of this meeting was made by posting on the bulletin board of Town Hall and sending to the officially designated newspaper a list of meeting dates annually, indicating that a meeting would take place at the Community Center at 7 p.m. on this date. Fire exits are located in the far right corner in the back and to my immediate left in the front. Can everyone stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. First up is the approval of minutes from our September 24th meeting. Does anyone like to make a motion?
Mildred Bowles, motion to approve.
Second?
Danielle Durham.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Public, anyone from the public would like to speak?
Good evening, good luck Saturday.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You don't even need it, it's awesome.
Thank you.
What's the weather?
We're not gonna talk about the weather, John. So real quick, before we get into the spooktacular conversation, just a quick update. The Donatoni roofs, finally, we've been talking about it forever. Finally, that project's gonna start on Monday. So the roofs will finally get done, the dugouts will finally get done, so that's a good project that we've been working on for a good 2 years. And we got a really good price on it. Stanley Orkey's doing it, and they gave us a discount, being in softball field, so it was really nice of them. I'm trying to think what else. I am still in the process of looking for a vendor for the hockey rink. I plan on going down to the League of Municipalities and hopefully be able to get numerous vendors so we can really narrow that down and start getting work on that going, possibly next year. So up next is Halloween. Obviously it's been just insanely busy. Last week I took a course, a special event management course. It was a good course. I learned a lot, and I think some of the things I'm going to start enacting next year because it's not enough time. More so the things we're doing a lot of things well, very well. We were ahead of the curve, I feel like, in some of the things he brought up. Some of the things I want to work on a little more is creating protocols for anything that may happen. So if this happens, this is what we're gonna do, this is who we talk to. So that was a big thing. Before that meeting came up, and I met with the township on the 14th of October, I believe, when we had our big meeting and we talked about, who's doing what and all that. I had in my notes from last year, and I don't know if something happened last year or someone mentioned it, but I don't know if you noticed, so we're having a lost child station this year. So the lost child station will be at the snack stand. I have 2 big banners on order, ready to go, and I'm instructing people that, tell your children if you get lost to head there, and vice versa with the parent. So that's gonna be our new license. We have the Rotary in there, we have Miss Alpo in there. I'm 100% confident they can handle that part. And then I think going forward next year as volunteers, what I'll ask you guys to do, maybe be in charge of separate things, as far as like communication. Whatever it may be, like worst case scenario, if this happens, an emergency plan. So we're gonna work better on that. Yeah, we have all the police there and all that, but there has to be a stricter form of communication, and so we're gonna button that up.
We use walkies.
Yeah, possible. We have some down there.
Well, we use them for our tent, so if they need something, they can reach us, but.
We got walkie-talkies too if you need them.
I don't know. I'll make sure they're charged up because I think I have like 6 down there. I'll make sure they're charged up and ready to go. The other thing I did add to last minute, again taking it out of some of what I learned in this class, I don't know if you saw it or not, on Facebook was the guidelines for spectacular. So that's kind of where I got it from, and one of the ideas was really good, because the notion of the instructor was like, you wanna make sure everyone's on the same page. So yeah, we send the flyer out, but now you really wanna hone in on making sure, don't bring your animals, walk one way. The one thing I did add, which I did get out of the class, which I thought was brilliant, was make sure you take a picture of your kid that night in their costume. And that way, if you get separated, you have the most recent picture, Johnny's a little devil, he's dressed as a devil, this is what he looks like. So I thought that was really good, so that's why I added that. So not only will they be on Facebook, I ordered 4 A-frame signs that'll go all around the lake with one-way arrows attached to them too. So actually I have ordered Velcro, so we can put them anywhere, So there'll be A-frame signs with those guidelines in 4 areas around, basically around the entrances. Just reminding people, hey, it's here.
When
Like,
are you
rules are-
posting that out? When are you posting those guidelines and stuff like that?
So
I'm sorry, I must have missed it.
Yeah, so it's out. The Facebook post is out.
Okay.
I would like, if I can, possibly to get the A-frames out at least the day before, if I can. So we'll see when they come in. I have to do that, and also the banners that I'll put on the snack stand. It's gonna be red and white, lost child station, whatever it may be. So those are the things we've added just in the last month, which I think are good things, because again, it's a huge event, and you gotta be prepared for everything. It makes me nervous. I can tell you though, taking that course made me never want to do a special event again. I mean,
What's worst case scenario, basically, like?
It was just a lot of things they did talk a lot about parades. It made me nervous. It is worst case scenario. They bring the worst, examples of what happened here and what happened here, and how I'm like, oh my gosh, it's rough. They talked a lot about inflatables, how dangerous they are, believe it or not. The inflatable slides and stuff that people rent, and how many children have been injured because the wind will take them.
Oh, we don't have that.
I totally
Yeah.
got
Not anymore.
But so
my arm was
Swallowed.
yeah, it was interesting. So, but I did take some things out of it, and again, going forward next year, we're gonna even hone in a little.
I'm happy to help you with the emergency plan, because I would do that.
Thank you. Listen, we'll plan on doing that. The other thing that's going on, so I'm in a tough spot, because spots at the lake, I've walked the lake about 1,700 times, I think, in the last week, but I gotta go tomorrow now and lay out, put every sign out, because I'm short, from what I can tell, I'm short 5 spots. Just because of the dynamics of the lake have changed, because there's areas we've had people in years past, but now the slope is too steep, or whatever the case may be. So my plan tomorrow is to lay out the whole entire lake, and then hopefully be able to find 5 more spots.
Can people combine maybe, and just get their tables or tents together?
I may have
Two
to.
spots?
I may have to do that. It depends. I'm hoping tomorrow, when I lay everything out, I'm like, oh, there's a spot right there, I can put this person there. I mean, it's a good problem to have. I think we ended up with 56 vendors or something like that. So, it's a really good problem to have, but again, with the way the lake changed, I gotta sit and figure that out. So that's tomorrow. I hope to get the map out tomorrow night, latest Thursday, to everybody with all the directions and whatnot. Trying to think what else. Music. So Township is going to play off a phone, which I think is better. They're gonna bring 6 big speakers up in the gazebo. They're gonna play Halloween music all night. I'm totally cool with that. They're doing all the garbage. They're bringing an ambulance, and they'll have police as well on staff on their side. I secured the parking lots for the church across the street, so we're good there. And then also the school gave us permission to use that parking lot, so we're good there. I'm trying to think, there's so much I'm trying to think about. We'll have our police, obviously. We'll have our crossing guards, Friday afternoon, we go pick up the lake towers from the county. And then, what else do we have going on? I met with Gelato Envy last week. We took a walk around the lake because he was adamant about being moved, which is fine, so we're moving him completely across the lake in a much wider area. So hopefully that's gonna eliminate some of that backup
He
that we
gets
see.
really jammed.
Yeah,
He posted they're only serving 3,000 cups.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
ouch.
So it was nice. I think it made sense. It's gonna be a little more work for him because it was easy for him to unload where he was, but now we're moving to the complete other side of the lake. So again, there'll be more room. People can line up, and the crowd can be there without affecting the traffic around. Because that's what would happen. Everyone would be in that line. People come behind and think that that's the line to keep going.
Yeah, and they get stuck there.
everything would stop. Yeah, so that was always a congestion point. So that'll be gone. Hopefully, trying to think. We gotta do a bunch of work, or DPW will be doing a bunch of the work over at the church, because the church really wanna make it clear they don't want anyone parking on any of the grass. So we're gonna have that whole entire area of the grass blocked off, all the way around. So I'm working with DPW on that. And then, what else? I have about 26, I believe. I told them to stop. To cut off the Excel sheet. So I have 26 volunteers from the high school that'll be here. A lot of them, I'd say half of them were here before. So we know that they're really great volunteers. So we have 26 of those people, which I think is a perfect number. We can.
need that file for the shirts?
No, I still have shirts. So I'm thinking this will be the last year. I'll probably run through them this year, I think, and then next year we'll do that. We'll update this shirt. So one of the things before the meeting prior to the night, so I have the volunteers coming in about 4:30. I'm gonna meet with them obviously about, we'll separate 13, we'll go one way, 13 will go the other way. I'll also meet with them about instructing them, and if a kid does come up to them, because I'm gonna try and make it clear to visitors as well. Tell your kids they can go to anyone in an orange shirt, this is what the shirt looks like. To direct them to bring them to the lost child station. Again, hope it doesn't happen, but if it does, we're prepared.
Do you want all of us in them too?
Yes.
Did we do that last? No.
I'm seriously asking, should we be wearing
I
them?
have the orange shirts, you made us wear them last year.
Did I?
I wasn't here last year, so I don't know who it is. I have it from the year before.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, I still got mine.
Everyone still have one?
Since we don't have our committees.
You don't have one? Alright, we'll get you one. Saturday I'll have one. So that's the plan. So volunteers plan on being there from 4:30 to 9-ish, give or take. So we're set on that. Trying to think what else. So you guys, so all 4 of you, I believe, will be there. First, thank you. What is afternoon, day? What are you thinking? Are you gonna
Last
go
year
like
we
you did
went
last
there
year?
earlier to
Yeah.
help with the signs and
And
to
put the stuff
help.
up out of the dam.
Yeah.
I mean,
And to put the signs around like you said.
Yeah,
around
I mean,
the-
whatever.
I mean, if I have, 1 or 2 people helping me during the day, just get that stuff set up, that would be a huge help. And then, everyone else can come in the evening, that's fine.
I got ready from like 4:30.
That's fine, that's
Yeah,
fine.
what do you, if you
what
put
time
the
do you
signs out
wanna-
tomorrow, then what are you gonna need?
Well, I wasn't gonna put them, could I put them out? See, I'm afraid if I put them out tomorrow,
Something
it's
like that.
here, yeah.
Yeah.
I was more or less just gonna lay them down, just lay them down, put them where, everybody is, and then see what I have left, and then pick them all back up, and then Saturday morning. But I'm gonna do it differently this year, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in order of where they go, so we're not, I learned my lesson.
Yeah, Saturday, I think.
I'm pretty free, so you tell me what time you wanna meet up and then I'll
you do a football game in the morning, but I think you're doing like, so.
That's perfect. Okay, so then I will be there probably 10:30. So if anytime like after 11, you guys can get there. And again, we could probably bang it out like an hour
Yeah.
with the decorations, all that. You guys can go home and then come back later. Cause I'll have vendors, I'll be telling vendors that they can start coming in around 11. So I'll be there all day to make sure that, you know, they're where they're supposed to go and the traffic situation and all that. Anything else I'm not thinking of because there's just, it's a crazy week before this event.
How's the candy collection going?
It's going pretty good. We got, HSA made a really great donation. I appreciate them. So I get a decent amount. I'll go to ShopRite if I can, either Thursday or Friday. I'll pick up some more, and then hopefully that night. And I think, you know, by blasting the reminder, that's why I put the first on the guidelines. Please bring a minimum of 1 bag of candy. Hopefully everyone will follow that. We'll have plenty to go through the night. But we have a good, decent start in the mountain. The bags are down there, ready to go. Yep, bags are down there. Whatever decorations we have. I think I saw Chris on Saturday.
Giant spider.
Yeah, it's really cool. So he's got this giant spider. I think we're gonna put it at our tent.
Yeah, he asked me first and I was like, can you please for me?
Yeah, it's really cool. So I'm excited about that. And then Christina, I think, is gonna she's supposed to give us her blow-ups, right, for her inflatables?
She mentioned it, but she's going away, so you probably should check.
Alright, I will call Christina when
I don't know when she's leaving, but she's not gonna be there Saturday.
even if she just leaves them out front. I know Chris said he'll be there Saturday, I'm pretty sure. Alright, I'll reach out to Christina. Anything else that I'm not thinking of?
Where are we able to park? Like, able to park?
Well, if you're there early, you can park pretty much wherever you want.
Normally we normally park back for students. So, is that part of the church that they don't want us to park there?
Oh, yeah, right.
So,
Well, not in the gravel area, you should be okay there.
I don't literally drive into the grass, like.
I wouldn't park there, though. Not at night like that. I would park in either in the lot or at Lakeside. Cause your car's, that's not a great place to, I wouldn't, yeah, but not like at night, like to, you know, Saturday.
No, like I always park
Alright.
everywhere. I'm just saying. I don't wanna get towed.
You're not gonna get to it. Okay. But other than that, I think we should be good. You know, I'm looking forward to it. And weather we're not gonna talk about, but
I was it looks good.
I know, but I don't want, it keeps changing, so I'm trying not to say anything.
Right. It's not gonna be a washout.
No.
Maybe the snow.
Up next is the tree lighting date finalization. Did we all check on that date? Make sure nothing else is happening that, so we're good to go December 4th?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Can we keep the theme? I liked it.
That's what I was gonna bring up.
I love rose.
I totally agree. Anyone have a problem with that?
What, the bugs?
I think it's,
It's easy and it looks so nice.
it looks nice. I think it's a little classier than what we were doing, and it was tough with the other rooms because they kept blowing off the tree. They were hard to secure. You know, the bows are nice. They have everyone's name on them, and I agree. So if everyone's okay with that, I'd like to keep that theme as well. Yeah? Cool. All right, that it is. And I believe I have some bows left, and what do we use? We use like gray, silver, pens. Okay. Awesome.
Ms. McCarter from school asked me what the theme was. She wants to do again. You know,
She donated like hot chocolate, right?
she donated like apple cider, crafts that the kids went into the school and in the church, in the library and did them.
And there were cookies too.
And there were cookies too.
Yeah.
So I'll just tell her to do the same.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What were the cookies that no one ate?
Yes,
for the urns.
Oh my God,
Get
yeah.
multiple urns. And have them heating up well.
Cause it wasn't like, by the end, it wasn't hot chocolate.
yeah,
It was
It's like
lukewarm,
chocolate.
lukewarm.
yeah, we'll get that figured out better this year.
We had a good system though. Trip in the packs.
We gotta cut that tree down too, for those limbs.
Yeah, I trimmed that tree, don't kill yourselves, someone's gonna lose it out.
We can move the table away from there.
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, that might not be the worst, yeah.
Plates, me and Kim ran out of plates. We were giving them on napkins by the end.
It was a good turnout last year.
Maybe a few more trash cans around,
More
Yeah.
traffic.
so people don't leave their garbage on the
Yep.
memorial.
Yep, good point. Yeah, they did get filled up, didn't they? Okay. December 4th, and then what time do we usually do? We did 6:30?
6:30.
Everybody, there's some people there early. People
Yeah.
already lined up for stuff.
It's like spectacular. They always show up early. Well, we're still trying to set up.
And they're like waiting, and they're staring at me, waiting for me to hand them cookies. Like,
It was
this is
last year,
circle
what was
around.
last year? I don't know, last year's, what was the date last year?
It was,
8,
7th, wasn't it?
somewhere around
Right
there.
here, what the time?
I think it was the 7th, because we were talking about.
December,
Oh, last year we did the
6.
December 6th at 6:30.
6:30 it
I
is.
think that's what I heard.
And so now that we have the date confirmed, I'll reach out to the choir again. And I'll reach out to the
Concrete?
the concrete trucks.
Who was it?
Solid.
Yes. All right, okay, so that'll be my job as soon as spectacular is over. What's that?
Start Sunday.
Yes, Sunday. Sunday I start on Christmas thing. All right, that's, again, I purposely do not want to keep you guys tonight because of all the volunteering you guys are doing on Saturday, which I really, really appreciate it because this wouldn't work without you to help you guys, so I do not want to keep you. Reports, we'll go to, does anyone have a report? John May, so like D, Rosalie, Mildred.
Just real quick, CPR might be back on the table,
Okay,
because I went back to my old job, where I was certified, so I have access to everything in there,
okay,
so I'll let you know.
thank you.
And it's only been 2 days, but.
Got it. Yes, just keep me in the loop.
Yep.
John, yeah.
I think basketball's going really well. I haven't checked on the numbers lately, but the new crew that's running it are keeping in touch and getting involved, so that's good. And I tagged the Borough Recreation page for the wrestling. They're signing up registration soon, so I just tagged just so we can get some Borough folks
Yep.
involved and in the know.
I will share that. I'll get that out.
I think Nick or Jaime sent it, so I just.
If you can have them send me the, whatever file, email it to me,
Okay.
then I'll post it direct.
Got it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll find something.
And like I said, I think I told you, we were having a nightmare situation with the high school as far as, scheduling.
Practices.
And there's been some changes over there, and I'm not sure what's going on, but I literally, I had to go through every connection I had finally to get somewhere. Once I got to the point, I actually had to go to the business administrator of the entire district, who sent me to the buildings director, who's never done this before, but he's gonna try his best just to piece something together so we can get through the season, so that's where I'm at.
Okay,
I'm very hopeful that we'll have no issues.
gotcha.
Cause I said, listen, don't stress out. I sent him the schedule from last year. I said, just do the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, cause I think we had Monday, Wednesday, Friday at Knowles. And then Monday, I think we had the same thing at Hills too.
Right. Yeah.
Something like
Kinda
that.
mixed up, yeah.
So I said, just keep it the same.
Yeah.
Just keep it the same, you know, we're not looking for anything else.
Yeah, because if not, we're gonna have to talk about
Oh,
gym time
yeah, we have a
with the
problem.
girls and
No, we
all
have a
that stuff,
problem.
you know, a huge problem.
No, it's a big I know, and that's why I was stressing, because I'm like, this has gotta work, but he's been very good, he's been very responsive, he gave me his cell phone number.
Cool.
So, it's, Dr. Tierney, I guess he was the superintendent,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen that.
so he's now the building, so he's been very great. He's trying to figure things out too, so that's kind of where we're at, but I'm very optimistic. Anything else?
All of it? Yes.
Councilman McDonald?
No report.
No report. So before I close out the meeting again, I just want to say thank you to you all for helping this Saturday. It's a huge undertaking. I appreciate you guys giving your time, and I look forward to seeing you all on Saturday. And hope for the best, and hope for the best weather. And DPW's out there cleaning the leaves, and we're trying to make sure there's no holes or trip hazards, and we're doing all that stuff this week. So hopefully we'll be prepared by Saturday. They'll be there as well in case of we need anything last minute. But I thank you all. I truly appreciate it. With that being said, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn our meeting. Would anyone like to make a motion? Go ahead.
I make a motion to adjourn, no, I'm kidding. You made a comment about following with the cement trucks. What was for the Christmas tree lighting?
Yeah,
What do they do?
they bring a lighted cement truck. It's really cool.
Oh, a lit cement truck?
Yeah.
I saw that last year, I
Yeah.
should have remembered that, thank you,
Yes.
sorry to interrupt.
Anyone like to make a motion? Second?
John Bryan?
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.